Who did this to you? I don't know if you can hear me, he whispered, but I hope you come back. I need to see your eyes again. This is how it started. Nneka and Obi have been best friends since childhood, inseparable like sisters. They share everything from secrets to dreams. But everything changed the moment Bobby entered the picture. Bobby was everything a woman could wish for. Handsome, kind, and generous man who fell deeply in love with Obi. He showered her with love, expensive gifts, and unending attention. Obi was happy, but Nneka burned in jealousy. Why her? Why not me? Nneka often asks herself, her heart aching with bitterness. Nneka wanted Bobby for herself. She believed that if Obi was out of the picture, Bobby would love her instead. So she devised a wicked plan. Nneka spread terrible rumors about Obi, making it seem like she was cheating on Bobby. She sent anonymous messages, trying to create doubts in Bobby's heart. But Bobby was a man who truly loved Obi. He confronted her gently, and Obi proved her innocence. Bobby stood by her, refusing to believe the lies. Nneka was furious. Why won't he leave her? What does she have that I don't? Desperation pushed her into darker thoughts. Then one fateful evening, Nneka made a deadly decision. Sitting in her dimly lit bedroom, her hand shaking with anger, she picked up her phone and dialed a number. I have a job for you, she whispered into the phone. The voice on the other end laughed. What is the target? Her name is Obi. I want her gone forever. That night, Obi was walking home alone, humming a tune, unaware that death was following her. A black SUV pulled up beside her. Before she could react, a masked figure stepped out. A gunshot echoed in the silent night. Obi gasped, crushing her chest. The world around her brewed as she collapsed onto the cold ground. She heard a car speed away, then darkness. Danny had just finished a late-night business meeting. He was driving down the quiet road when his headlight caught something on the ground. A body. Slamming on the brake, he jumped out and ran to her. Her pulse was weak, her body limped, blood stained her dress. Stay with me, he muttered, scooping her up and rushing her to his car. At the hospital, doctor fought for hours to save her, but Obi slept in a deep coma. Danny sat beside her, watching her lifeless form. He had never met her before, yet something about her made him stay. Who did this to you? He whispered. The next morning, Nneka smiled as she scrolled through her phone. No news of Obi's survivor. She must be dead by now, she thought. She wasted no time. Dressed in black, she went to Bobby's house, faking tears. Bobby, I can't believe Obi is gone. I feel so empty. Bobby, I know how much you love Obi. I am here for you, she said softly, placing a hand on his shoulder, sobbing, hoping he would comfort her. But he barely looked at her. Bobby, though grieving, kept his distance. Days turned into weeks. No matter how hard Nneka tried to seduce him, Bobby remained cold. Frustration boiled inside her. What else do you want? I have fought for you. I have done everything to make you love me, Bobby, She bruted out during an argument. Bobby froze. "What did you just say?" he asked, his voice dangerously calm. Nneka's heart pounded. She had said too much. Bobby knew something was wrong. He acted as if he didn't notice Nneka slip up, but deep inside, he was connecting the dots. Excusing himself, he went to the bathroom and dialed the police. "I have a lead on Obi's disappearance. Come quickly." In less than 30 minutes, police officers stormed his house. Bobby played his CCTV footage where Nneka's words echoed. "Even after all my fights for you, you turned me down." The officers turned to her. "What fight are you talking about, Miss Nneka?" one officer asked. Sweat dripped down Nneka's forehead. I don't know what you mean," she stammered. The officers exchanged glances. "Take her." Days of torture in police custody broke her. She confessed everything. How she blackmailed Obi, how she hired the hitmen, how she thought Obi was dead, her best friend, the one who trusted her. As the handcuff locked around her wrist, tears filled her eyes. What have I done? 5 months passed. Danny was sitting beside Obi's hospital bed, holding her cold hands. "I don't know if you can hear me," he whispered, "but I hope you come back. I need to see your eyes again." A single tear dropped onto her fingers, and then a soft, weak whispered, "Where am I?" Danny's head shot up. He gasped, "You are awake." For the first time in months, Obi's eyes fluttered open. Tears streamed down Danny's face as he pressed the emergency button. "Doctor, she's awake." When Obi was fully recovered, she and Danny decided to visit Bobby. As they stepped into his house, Bobby turned and froze. His mouth opened, but no words came out. His heart pounded. "Obi," he whispered. Obi smiled. "I heard you thought I was a ghost." Bobby leaned towards her, pulling her into a tight embrace. Tears filled his eyes. "I thought I lost you." Danny watched them silently. His heart ached. He had grown to love Obi, but now he realized he had competition. 2 men, 1 woman. Who would she choose? Is it Bobby, her first love, the man she had given her heart to before everything fell apart? He had never betrayed her, never stopped loving her. He had mourned her for months, believing she was gone. Or Danny, who had been her protector, her savior, the one who brought her back to life, who had cared for her when she was helpless, sitting by her hospital bed for 5 months, praying for her recovery. Both men wanted her. One holds her past, the other saved her future. And what would happen to Nneka when they visited her in the prison? Watch out for the part 2 of the story. If you're a story lover, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. See you in my next story. Bye.